As you can see, the party started as soon as we got off the gangway.
This is the greeting everybody gets. In 2 different gangways. This is one. Let's go back and show the other.
The first thing you're going to see on deck 6 is this telephone booth.
All I'm going to say is, if you know, you know. And to the left, these computers are set up so that you can book like excursions. We didn't use them at all, but they're there if you need them.
Now, coming from your right was the first surprise we came to on MSC World America, and that is pizza and burger.
This was our place. Yeah, it's special here. Try the nachos. They were good.
Yeah, now when we sat here for the first time, we kind of breathed a sigh of relief, like, oh, we might be all right.
And on the left, you got the arcade, future cruise desk.
And Luna Park is back there, where they had a lot of the parties every night.
Mm-hmm. And babe, we're coming up on one of your favorite spots.
Of course.
Yeah.
Y'all, this is John Philippe. The gelato was amazing. Shouts out to Roberta. That was my girl. She hooked me up every time I came. She always greeted us with a smile. It was just awesome service, y'all. And I will say that the World Galleria was just beautiful to be in.
Mm-hmm. And you see some shopping on the left.
Yeah, we didn't go in there, y'all.
Not at all. Too much time having fun.
But it was just an easy flow here all the time. This was kind of like the life of the party throughout the whole week.
This is a desk to help people that speak different languages if you need help. And behind them, they have an escalator. It never is open and working, so I don't know where it goes.
We never knew where it went. And we asked the ladies behind at the desk, and I don't think she knew either.
And then you see the shore excursions desk and the guest service desk right here.
Now, y'all, this is Dolce Vita. This place was lit every night. And I think during the day, they had like dance classes in here. And we went in for the raffle.
Right. Something cool about guest services is you can actually text them from the app, right from your room. So that came in handy.
Y'all, so World America did an awesome job with these destination elevators. You press the button, it tells you where to go. And they were so fast that a lot of times we even missed it. So, hey, be careful. Make sure you pay attention to where you're supposed to go and get there quick.
Because here's a tip. So if you have to wait more than 30 seconds, chances are you probably missed your elevator. And now we're going back to the dining room. This is for the breakfast, for a C-Day brunch, and for if you have your set time dining, if you have the Bella or Fantastica package.
So these are actually going to be 3 separate dining rooms that all have the same menu.
Mm-hmm.
So there's the Hexagon, there's the España, and then in the very back, it leads into the Bubbles. I don't know if I said that second one right.
It's Hexagano.
See? Well, I got the E and the S. So we went here a couple of times for C-Day brunch.
Yes. My recommendation here is the Japanese fried chicken for brunch.
What's the real name?
I don't know. Kagi? Kajagi? I don't. Now let's go up to deck 7. And so we're going to go out the back elevators up to deck 7 and head to the casino first. Gotta win you some money. Now this one is going to be the non-smoking side of the casino. There is a smoking side, but it's much smaller. This casino fits about slot machines in it.
Yo, so only time we saw this casino is when we were walking through, as you see, to get to the Panorama Lounge to see shows. But I will say that it was always bright. It was actually a nice place to be in. It was just nice to walk through.
Mm-hmm.
It never seemed like overcrowded or overstimulated like you may on other ships.
And not having to walk through the smoke was a plus.
Definitely a plus. So y'all, now we're coming into the Panorama Lounge. And this place was beautiful.
And back here, this is going to be the smaller of the two theaters. Let me show you what it looks like.
That show was great. During the day, they have the windows open and it just gives you beautiful views off the back of the ship. The floor actually is an LED floor and it has different scenes that's interactive as you step on it.
And welcome back to the front of the ship, back to the casino.
So as you walk back through the elevator bank, now we're going to go back into the World Galleria.
The thing you want to think about on deck 7 in the World Galleria is going to be specialty dining. That's going to be the theme for this book.
Yeah, so as you see, we're passing by the Iris spot.
But what you do want to do is get a wristband instead of the lanyard and the key card, because I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah. So now we are coming up on Hola Tacos, and this was one of our favorite spots.
Yeah, this is the first specialty dining spot.
So we had some great tacos, even better quesadilla, and awesome salsa and chips.
I think it's $24.99 as of 2026 to go there for all you can eat.
Yeah. Or you can just do a la carte, where you can get tacos for less than $3. Yeah, so as you can see, y'all, the views are beautiful here.
This is going to be the Masters of the Sea. And this is actually a 2-story bar, but it's a different name upstairs. But you can get to both locations through the inside. We'll show you the part upstairs.
And y'all, there's even a barber shop. So this is called the Gentleman's Barber.
I did not get my haircut there. And now we're coming up on the second of 2 theaters.
And this is the World Theater. This is going to be where we saw Dirty Dancing.
And another watch shop here. And this is where the cruise director does his famous Good Morning song.
Again, learning something new.
And now we're coming up on our second specialty dining restaurant. This is going to be Butcher's Cut.
Y'all, the food here is delicious, and the portions are gigantic.
So 1 out of 10, what would you rate your steak?
The steak was, I would say, 8.5.
And I think my lamb chops were at 9.5.
Yeah, you were humming when you were eating those.
And our third specialty restaurant is Kaito Teppanyaki. And this was our favorite for the whole week.
Yeah.
This guy knew what he was doing.
Man, we had a good time. And then beside Teppanyaki is going to be Kaito Sushi Bar.
And we're going to finish up deck 7. And this is going to be the foundations desk.
Yep, MSC Foundation.
Let's go back to the back elevators and go upstairs. On deck 8, we got our first fun deck outside. We're going to look at that later. Let's go look at the inside first.
So when you come through, you're going to see the jewelry shop to your right. That's where you're going to pick up your free charms for the bracelets throughout the week.
Yeah. How many did you get this week?
2.
2, okay.
Maybe 3. Can't remember.
Now let's look in Fizz. This is going to be the champagne bar.
And they have a beautiful seating area outside.
And you see the guy in there gives the salute signal. That's going to be the thing for this whole video, is that the staff is just super fun and super enjoyable. You're going to see them having fun this whole video long.
Yeah, they were awesome. So now we are coming up on the loft. And the loft was a multi-use place. It was comedy, it was karaoke, and it also is where they did dueling piano some nights.
They need to give me a real introduction. Like, you seen them up at deck 18 eating all the ice cream? All right, then I said, good evening. I'm being out of here. I've been all over here. Good morning. I'm trying to go eat your breakfast.
So we're coming up on the hallway. And most hallways aren't weird. This one is.
Yeah, it's kind of like, what happened and why did we design it this way?
Yeah, like, was the person who made this shit messing with something funny that day? Or I can't figure out why this hallway is here, why it's like this.
And you see how tight it is.
Right.
It felt like a one-way road. But I mean, I was thankful that they had the windows to bring some light. It was decorated, but it always like, but why did we do it this way? But we are coming up on the side of Gin, which is another bar.
And this is going to be the top of that bar we saw downstairs, the Masters of the Sea. This is the top portion, the Gin Project. And something cool about that is that they play live music downstairs, and you can hear it in both venues, the Gin Project and Masters of the Sea. Walking out of the Gin Project, we come up to the Aurea dining room. Now, this is going to be the dining room for maritime dining for the guests who have the Aurea balconies.
This was a beautiful venue, y'all. Very quiet, very quaint, just a very enjoyable space.
And it has the same menus as the restaurants downstairs. It just gives you a smaller venue.
And over on the right, you're going to see the Zest Bar. And this is where you can go to get your fresh juices and fresh smoothies.
Yeah. Now let's go into the rest of the Aurea experience. The Aurea Spa.
This was an experience, y'all. From the thermal pool, the salt room, the different steam baths.
Yeah.
Man, you could be here for hours.
I think we came 4 or 5 times during the week.
Now, I will say this is our first time ever going to the spa on a cruise.
And we went a lot. We used it.
And we used it. We got our money's worth.
Yep. So this is the steam bath. Which one was your favorite room in the Aurea Spa?
Favorite room? It may have been a steam bath.
Steam bath?
One thing I wish is that we would have tried the aroma steam baths.
Mm.
So, guess you gotta try it next time.
You can always book the ship again. I think I like the pool the best.
Mm-hmm.
And something cool here is that if in case you have somebody that's traveling with you that has mobility challenges, they have a lift to actually put them in the water. And then right here is a towel station. If you need an extra towel, just grab a towel and you can have somewhere to throw it right after.
I promise y'all they actually have some. We just filmed this at the end of the day. And this is one of the cold shower trio areas. This is the aroma steam bath.
And this is my favorite word to say. What's coming up next? The Gambu Yoku bed.
Is that your word for the week?
That's my word. Gambu Yoku.
So I know they don't look like much, but it actually is a heated bed. And it really did feel good.
Mm-hmm.
So the two saunas, the soft sauna it's hot, but it's not as hot as the finished sauna.
Yeah, it was hot. And then we spent a lot of time in the this circuit, the hot and cold circuit.
Mm-hmm. It's a must try. It's going to be a shock to your system, but it's a good shock.
Before we see the back of Deck 8, let's look at the screens that were outside.
And you're going to see these screens everywhere throughout the ship, but they are full of information. They tell you all of the different shows that are happening throughout the week. You can actually book your reservation to go to the shows from the screen.
Mm-hmm.
It will give you a map of the ship. What
we just learned is that you can actually put your key card up to the screen,
and it will tell you how to get to your room.
Yeah,
so you can't get lost.
We just learned that like 2 days ago.
Another thing that is cool about these screens is that they offer the information in so many different languages.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter what language you speak, it's going to make sure that MSC is taking care of you.
So now we're back at the elevators that we started at. And we're going to see one more specialty dining restaurant and one more bar. We're going to pass the bar first. But let's go look at the specialty restaurant at the end of the hallway. This is Italy, the only Italy at sea. It's the Italian restaurant on board, and I heard they had some delicious options here.
And this is the Elixir Bar.
And it's going to be a mirror image of the Fizz champagne bar on the other side. So it's going to have the outside seating and the basic inside is going to have the same footprint. Now let's hop back and see the fun outside. And we're back at the elevators we started at.
And now we are going to the World Promenade. This space was massive. It was wide open, just full of fun.
And the first place you're going to see is the Coffee Emporium.
So in here is where you're going to find your specialty coffees, I think specialty teas. There's some nice little desserts and little sandwiches. Just a real nice, cool atmosphere.
And like I said, look at the crew.
See? Hi.
Now, I do have a recommendation for Coffee Emporium. They say try the croissant with the pistachio inside it. They said it's heavenly.
So you're going to see some shops out here. And then when you look to your left, you're going to come up on Paxos. This is one of the other specialty dining venues. This is going to be your Mediterranean and your Greek fare.
And the cool thing about Paxos is there is a outside portion that has quicker fare and a la carte menus in Paxos to go. On the promenade, anything can pop up.
But the promenade had things to do day and night. There was always live music. You would get random dancing. It was just fun.
And so this is the slide. I think it's actually the largest one at sea. How many times you do it?
0. So y'all, this is the thing. I said, I think I'm gonna try to slide. And Zaya's response was, if you get stuck, I can't get you.
I ain't coming to get you. Nope.
So I think gave me a little pause.
Now let's go into the sports bar. And this is a pretty big sports bar to be on a ship.
I heard they have good chicken wings here.
Mm-hmm. And you see at the back of the ship, they're doing yoga today. And this is just a beautiful place to come, just hang out, take a picture. We'll show you that in a second. But over to the right, you see a nice lounge area. This side to the right is going to be the smoking side. Let's go over to the other side.
So on the other side, they have the sweet shop.
And this is the non-smoking side. And I thought it was gonna be like real juvenile, but it actually wasn't. It was a nice place to sit. I thought it was gonna be juvenile because it's so close to the kids' play area. But no, it was nice.
So this is the play zone for the kids. This is where if you buy any treats from inside the sweet shop, whether it's made to order milkshake or you just jamming out to your favorite candy, they have seating on the inside and the outside.
Let's go look at the candy. Let's go look inside the sweet shop.
So this is where you can build your own milkshakes. You can build your own ice cream bars. So when you come out, right beside the sweet shop is going to be where you can get some little carnival bites like cotton candy, popcorn, hot dogs. Just a fun place to grab a snack.
We got two more things to show you that are cool. First, this is the express elevator that takes you right upstairs to the fun floor. Deck 18, 19, and 20. Let's go up to deck 20. And this is going to either have beautiful views or scary views, depending on your stance. For me, they're scary. I hate these views.
For me, I thought it was great. All right, y'all. So this is deck 20, but we'll show you this later.
Here's the other cool thing back on deck 8. If you're at Paxos, there's actually a upstairs eating area that nobody ever goes to that gives you some nice, quiet views where you can just sit and relax. Let's check it out. Now let's go up to deck 18. And the first thing we see is the buffet. Gotta talk about the food.
Y'all, this buffet was massive and busy.
Did you see our girl Tangy waving at us? The crew is awesome.
But I would say that did have a great variety of food, whether it was Indian, Italian, American. They just had everything. I think they really tried to cater to everybody's taste.
And this is the first side of the buffet.
This is the main buffet, open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They did have some outdoor seating, which I thought was pretty cool, where you could see over the promenade.
This is a scary walk of death.
so dramatic. But y'all, I was so proud of him because he actually walked it. Before he would be like, nope.
Well, because there's nothing like on either side and then the floor opens up. That's a scary walk. I couldn't do it. Had to come back. And we just passed the pizza. So this is the third place you can actually get pizza on the ship. And more buffet.
And I do like the fact that they have the different sections labeled. So if it's not something you want, you can just easily pass by.
Now let's check out the adults only area.
So this is the Zen pool. And we didn't find this till late.
Mm-hmm. And a great thing about it is that the adults area is right by the food. So you can get your food and come right out here and have no kids. And everything you see on this side is going to be mirrored on the other side of the ship. So you see it here, and you see it over there. This was a lighthouse display at Ocean Cay.
So out here at the Zen pool area, there's also a bar, so you can get your nice little cocktail, relax in the sun, and just chill out. See y'all, everywhere we go, the staff is always smiling, waving, just having a good time.
And so this side is for smoking. So if you want to come outside and have an adults only experience with a cigar, you can have it on this side. So you have a pool, you have the exact same thing we saw on the other side in the smoking section. Now let's check out this side of the buffet, which is the exact same.
I think a cool bonus that MSC does that no other cruise line I have seen is at their omelet station, they actually have a seating area. So you can sit down while you're waiting for your omelet to get done.
Mm-hmm. And so now you can actually see the seating outside.
Yeah, so there's a door that you can walk through to go out. Seated area, nice air. I thought it was nice. We didn't sit out there because, somebody doesn't like heights.
Mm-hmm. I need my feet firmly planted on solid ground.
All other places sinking sand.
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
You didn't just take us to church, did you? But y'all, as you can see, the buffet just goes on and on.
The one drawback to the buffet is that there isn't great walking space. MSC has not got that down right. Yeah, their walking space in the buffet lacks a lot. Let's go out to where the fun happens on the Lido deck. This is the wobble during the daytime.
Oh, there we go. All the shorties in the club. Let me see you dance. Back it up, drop it down. Let me see you dance. Bow, bow, bow. Here we go. Let me see you dance. Whoa, whoa, shake, shake it. Oh, yeah. Whoa, oh. Just push it, just get it here.
And this side is going to be for gelato And the other side's gonna be for pizza and quick bites.
So you have the La Perla and then the La Boca Grill.
I didn't know the name, that's why I didn't say it.
But y'all, as you can see, plenty of places to lounge.
And this is a huge pool on the Lido deck. It has day beds inside the pool, and there are so many lounges to be grabbed. Now we're leaving the Lido. Before we do, let's check out the Wobble at night.
This is the famous white party.
Now we're going into the Botanical Garden.
So this is right off of the Lido deck, and the great thing about Botanical Gardens is this is the pool that can be covered, so it's available year-round no matter what the weather is. I will say though, when they do close the dome, it can be like a sauna.
And those on the side are not hot tubs. Those on the side are not hot tubs. Those are actually whirlpools. This one back here is a hot tub.
Yeah, so don't get in and get disappointed. They paid their power bill. It's just not a hot tub.
And even though these chairs look like they should swing, these beds, whatever they are, they don't. They're stationary. Now, this is where the nerd in me came out. I got to see the roof close. I stood there way too long, wasted way too much of my life watching the roof close. I sped it up for y'all. I think it actually takes about 5 minutes for it to completely close.
All right, y'all, so I'm gonna show you one more thing about the Lido. We went down one side. This is the other side. This is the smoking side.
And there is a bar out here on the Lido deck. You never have to wait or go too far to get a drink.
Okay, y'all, so we are going up to deck 19. So when you come out of the elevators, you are going to be at the second buffet. And this is La Brasserie. It is the overflow buffet. So during the day, it's for everyone, but at nighttime, it's just for Yacht Club.
We ate breakfast here on the last day.
Definitely was a lot more quiet and calm.
Yes.
And plush.
Now we see why.
Yeah. I didn't know it was for Yacht Club, but yeah. Yacht Club has perks, y'all.
So now let's check out the kids area. We're going to check out why the kids like it up here first. Because they're right next to the arcade.
So this is the Hall of Games.
So we saw an arcade downstairs on deck 6, a small one. This is the much larger.
Yeah, this is also where they have the F1 simulator games.
If anybody don't want to know, they do have skee ball downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
I know you love skee ball, babe.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's check out the kids club area, the baby watching area is what I like to call it.
It's across the hall on the other side of the elevators.
And yes, everybody under 17 is a baby. Watch the movies. Keep them out the hallway. Like stepping on. Not going to show it, but this first section is going to be for the younger kids. And this second section, it starts to get into the preteens and teens. And the first thing you're going to see is a gym. And MSC loves these psychedelic hallways.
Y'all, this was the only time we saw this gym was to get this footage. Now, our friend was here every morning, it seems like. We didn't know nothing about that.
But this gym has some great views of the Lido. It overlooks the Lido pool. And that's enough gym for me.
It was a little tight in there. So on the other side of the elevators, now we're going into the SportsPlex. So this is where you're going to find the basketball court, which also was the bumper cars, which also was roller skating. Is there something else?
Pickleball. It's a lot here.
Yeah, so this definitely is a multi-purpose place. As you can see, there's a bar. So, you know.
And the best thing is the cool, comfortable seating, so your butt doesn't have to hurt while you're watching and waiting for your kids.
Mm.
And in this area, half of the activities are free, half of them cost. So I want to say bumper cars are free and roller skating costs, but don't quote me on that.
That's interesting. So, as you can see, when you go upstairs, we're going to walk into a whole Lego land.
Yep, so it's a private place so parents and families can play with kids and just have an area, let them run around a little bit, play with Legos. You don't have to worry about being an adult. They get their own little Lego area. Now, let's go outside.
And so now we are in the harbor. To the left is going to be the harbor bar and cafe where you can get drinks and some included bites to eat.
I think they have corn dogs and empanadas, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you can also get something to drink. They're going to make sure you can get alcohol to drink while your kids are playing.
Now, we didn't have a chance to eat here, so this is going to be one of our stops on the next go round.
November of 2026. Y'all should come with us. We'll put a link in the description below. Now, back here is just some cool seating. And if you want a quick way to get back to the elevator, that's what this door is for right here. Now to the phone.
I would say that the harbor is your Daredevil area.
I say they're trying to kill you multiple times. The proof is this first thing right here. I don't know why I paid to kill myself almost.
This is a cliffhanger, and you were so dramatic.
Mm-mm. On this ride, I got on here and they said it's a minute long. When I got off, dude said, "Oh, the ride was only a minute. You didn't last the whole minute."
He did kind of clown you.
I started screaming. I said, "Get me off this thing. I can't take it no more."
It was beautiful scenery and scary at the same time.
My eyes were closed. I don't know.
Were they really?
Yes. My nails digging into the paint.
Man, y'all, this man grabbed my hand so quick as soon as we sat down. Now, the thing about it is there's going to be a small area past the cliffhanger called the kiosk. This is where you're going to have to go to sign a waiver, as Iron says, in case you die. But yeah, seriously though, you do have to sign a waiver, and they're going to give you a wristband, so that way they know everyone who has already signed the paperwork before they get on the rides. And this is for the cliffhanger, this is for the ropes course, and the slides.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you have to do that for the jaw drop. Do you have
I
to
think
go?
you do. Draw drop as well.
Okay.
And then let's take a look at the second place. They try and put it on you. Is the ropes course right above.
Yeah, now neither one of us was trying this one because there is a section to where you have to glide across or pull ropes to get across, and yeah, neither one of us was going for that.
And after the draw drop, we'll tell you the pricing for all of them. And this is the jaw drop. So if you're daring, let the shark bite you and see if you can come out the other end. This is what we saw at the bottom of deck 8. This is where it comes out the top.
Yeah, so you go from deck 20 all the way down to deck 8.
And you get beautiful views while you're waiting in line.
You also get some views while you're in the slide because I think there's certain sections that has the top is see-through.
That's cool. So I believe the only one that has a cost up here is the Cliffhanger. And as of January of 2026, the Cliffhanger is $10.
$10 per person. So I just realized you spent $10 to see nothing
Nothing. I agree.
because your eyes were closed.
I see. That was good. I didn't want to see nothing.
So that's the kiosk.
And it tells you the restrictions and some of the details on the screen right. And MSC, they didn't leave the kids out. The kids have their own jungle gym, slide. I don't know what you call it. It's fun.
So as you come around the bend, this is where the 2 express elevators from deck 8 come out.
And it took me like 6 days to figure out how you actually use it. So all you do is swipe your hand down on the screen. Or swipe your hand up on deck.
And back here are just a nice seating area so you can see the wake of the ship.
Yeah, this is a great place to tent if you're in a tent.
So I just realized that MSC split up deck 20 into the dry side and the wet side. So you have all the dry activities on one side. And now we're about to go over to all the wet activities.
I realized that 10 seconds ago. When you said it.
You're welcome. So MSC has 3 different slides.
Mm-hmm.
They have one slide that's a tandem slide, so 2 people can go down at the same time. And then they have the race slides where 2 people can race at the same time. And then they have the drop slide.
And even the slides that take 2 people, if you have one, there is a way that you can do them with one person. So the racer slide, they just carry you up. And the tandem slide, they have a raft that is just for one person. Look, it's going on my butt. Where we know we have. How long did it take for you to convince you to go?
It didn't take long. I didn't say no. I was just never enthusiastic. So these white stairs right here, y'all, is actually, you grab the raft at the bottom and then you carry it up the stairs to you to the top of the slide.
And MSC had a smart design, and this is the nerd end coming out. So to keep the weight off of the stairs, they don't let a lot of people on the stairs in line. So they have you
Oh, that is smart.
down here.
So you wait in line down at the bottom of the slide to get your raft. And then as you get the raft, that's when you actually go upstairs. So now coming around the stairs, now we're going to enter into the water park for the kids.
And this is the best kids water park I've seen on a ship. This was actually nice.
Yeah, I will say MSC really does do good for the kids. Oh yeah, so for those who are racing, they actually time you so you can know who's the winner. And you would be surprised.
And they actually keep it up there for the fastest person all day long.
Oh, do they?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that part. One of the couples that we saw racing was a grandmother and her grandson. And I was so sure that the grandson was going to win. But he didn't. Grandma beat him out.
Now there's one more area that I want to show you. And I didn't put it earlier because everybody doesn't have access to it. This is just for the Aurea guests. There is another deck that you can go to. It's on deck 20. It overlooks the Lido. And you have to use your wristband
Or your room card.
to get it.
And you can enter either from the inside like we are right now, or you can enter from the outside.
And there are 2 hot tubs and a bar up here. So thanks for hanging out with us. If you want to see what the MSC World America is really like, check out this video here. Peace.
Peace.